Welcome to the Marcus Go Fitness podcast, Miles and Archie.
Marcus.
Hey, Marcus. How you doing?
Thanks for having us on, mate.
No, it's a pleasure, boys. I know my mates are big fans of you guys, so I can't wait to let them know that you guys will be able to jump on for a chat today. So it's going to be unreal, lots to unpack as well. But yeah, firstly, how are things going for yourself? What's been happening? I know you both play footy. Any finals footy for you boys?
Unfortunately, at the local level, we didn't do too well this year, so there was no finals football. But to be honest, it's been a big year for me personally. This is Archie speaking for anyone that doesn't know the voices, but yeah, it's been a pretty big season. Like I haven't played 18 games in a season for I don't think ever. So like yeah, it was good for me to sort of get that break now, I reckon, and just look forward to next year and all that. But Miles, he's had to keep training, obviously.
Yeah, so we've probably finished up local maybe 4 or 5 weeks ago. And Casey, which VFL team I'm listed at, I've obviously kept trying to, make the team, which has been a bit hard at the moment. We're in the grand final this week, and I think there's maybe 1 or 2 injuries on the Melbourne list, so it makes it a bit hard for us VFL listed players. But yeah, I've had to keep training, and I think 3 times a week, so Tuesday, Thursday, and then getting in a Saturday session covering about 10Ks just to keep us ready. So I've been doing that with a few of the other lads who are in the same boat. So it's been a bit tiring, and I'm probably ready for a break. But yeah, 1 more week to go, mate.
No, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm sure that the body will probably need a little bit of break over now, and then I'm sure that pre-season probably not too far around the corner to get back into it as well.
That's right. I'll probably get 2 weeks into no footy and be like, oh, far out. I wish footy was back. Yeah, I'll be itching for pre-season.
That's it. That's awesome. Yeah, I suppose just starting off, a bit of your background. I know listeners probably know you guys' stuff and everything. But yeah, I suppose how it all started for you guys, and yeah, take us back.
Yeah, so we opened up the TikTok account probably start of last year. So, or probably probably March or around that time last year, 2021. And we started just posting some quizzes that we'd listen to on the way home from work. So we both worked at the same place, and yeah, we'd get in the car at 5 o'clock, and the world's easiest quiz would come on, and we just rage quit at like all these people phoning up for the quiz and not being able to get it right. So Miles came up with the idea just to chuck the camera on the dash, and as we're driving, just film our reactions. So posted that to TikTok, and TikTok did its marvelous thing, and a couple videos went, pretty well.
The second video got about 50,000 views, which was just absurd for us. I mean, we were dealing with I think we had maybe 100 followers or less, not even 100 at the time. And then for like one of those videos to get 50K, like it was just nuts. And then we just kept posting them and got to about 10K, and then sort of changed it up. You can sort of see if you look back on our account, we've gone from quizzes, and then there was like 3 or 4 sort of different videos before the commentary stuff kicked off. So we sort of got to a point where we were like experimenting with different stuff, and then the commentary stuff came on one day. I was at work listening to the Ashes. Like I just wanted to watch it so bad, so I just had to listen to it.
We credit everything that's happened to Mitchell Starc castling. Was it Rory Burns?
Yeah, Rory Burns.
Yeah. Look, if that didn't happen on the first ball of the Ashes,
shout out to Starkey. We owe you everything. We're on our knees for Starkey.
Who knows what could have happened if that didn't happen? So yeah, that's probably how we started it.
Yeah, that's unreal. It's great. It's great to hear. And I suppose the commentary side, once I suppose you're seeing like that was going pretty well, then obviously did you start to think, well, maybe we can keep continuing? And obviously pretty big sports fan yourself. Did you want to stay in that, I suppose, sports side of things as well?
Absolutely. I mean, like that's something that we love. Like we just love our sport and doing that. So I think when we first started TikTok and we had these ideas coming, we didn't really think we'd be in the sporting niche, but it's just worked itself out like that. And
I think we were more thinking about like different comedy skits and more like random stuff that happens in life kind of skits, and then the sports stuff sort of kicked off, and like it's just worked. We've been able to add that sort of comedy, take the piss sort of stuff to sport. So it's worked out great, and then it allows us to sort of change it up. We can throw in a random skit every now and then, and hope it goes for the best.
Yeah, that's it. I think something a lot of people, well, obviously I know in Victoria and everything, they're massive sports fans as well. So I think obviously what you guys do relates to it so much. And as I said, people I'm sure like that do have bad days or things like that in their life that's going on. They obviously sometimes will just brush past it or it will go on that TikTok. And I think like it definitely helps people like get out of that a little bit of that if they're having struggling or anything, those kind of days as well. And I know sports is massive in people as well.
That's a great point, Mark. Is like even we get direct messages like early on, like saying, oh, I was having a really bad day, but your video just like made me laugh, or messages saying, oh, I haven't laughed like that in a long time. Like, thank you so much for that. Like, it makes us feel so much better about like making videos. Yes, we're having fun, but like we're also letting our audience like have fun with us and laugh with us or laugh at us pretty much. So
that's where we get the enjoyment. We just want, we know our audience is laughing and enjoying it, then that's why we'll keep doing it pretty much.
Yeah, no, that's it. And I suppose like creating like content now, is it, I suppose, have you got a bit of an understanding of what you guys want to produce a little bit? I suppose at the start was a little bit difficult of knowing what to create a little bit too.
Yeah. I think it's been all right for us. I think a lot of content creators would find it a lot more difficult, given that every video has to be a different idea, a different style. Like ours sort of works, and we've got pretty much unlimited content to sort of go by in regards to like sporting moments.
Yeah, but in saying that, we have to be very picky and choosy because you don't want to oversaturate it and be flooding people with the same sort of stuff. We want to pick the moments carefully. Like one could be just a big, massive moment, and then one could just be completely different and it's quite quiet or more comedic and subtle. So yeah, we'll try to change it up, but we don't want to like oversaturate it either.
Yeah, that's great. I know like same thing with obviously my content for the health and fitness side. I'm just, as I said, I think it's another trying to what you can produce as well, but also for me, it's just educating my followers and that on obviously different types of exercises and things like that. But yeah, it's awesome obviously for you guys to know where you want to create it at the same time as well.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Yeah. So we'll keep going with that. Keep listening to the fans, see what they want, and go from there.
No, that's it. And I suppose another point as well, obviously try to stay in your lane at the same time, and I suppose creating your own niche. How do you guys go about that as well?
I think it's pretty easy for us, given I don't know, you can sort of see like with our comments like what people want. So generally the top comment is like the most like highly requested. So we'll just like go off that, and our followers give us a good indication on what to stick with and stuff like that.
I think staying in your lane is important because your followers develop an association with you. Like people know that like we sometimes think, oh, we do more than just the commentary stuff. Like we've got other skits and all that. Yeah. When we get when people talk about us, to be like, oh yeah, they're the commentary guys, So it's sort of it's a double-edged sword, it can be good and it can be bad, because like if you want to stay out of that lane and go down a different path, like that could be tricky. But like we're sort of in that growth phase where we want to really hammer out what people know us for and what people are loving at the moment, and make the most of that. And we can always keep doing this stuff, but like and it's probably helped staying in this lane for the initial phase, building that initial base of followers, and then it probably gives us more license to sort of experiment with different stuff.
No, I love that there. And that's it. I think that's definitely some great points there. So I'm sure obviously if listeners are listening as well, I think, if you are starting or wanting to create some content, I think if you can, as I said, try those points what the boys spoke about. But I think the biggest thing is trying to stay in that lane and create what you want as well. And it definitely will come from the way as well. I was just going to ask as well, with like creating the videos, is there like certain ones that you've done really well, and then maybe like the last little bit you stuffed up, or on certain ones that you thought were really good, but then you have to kind of do it again?
Mate, you've got no idea. Honestly. The Will Minton video, I think, was the toughest one we've done. Yeah. And that was we loved that video. Like, you want to know our favorite video? That's my favorite Will Minton video.
Yeah.
just because of the blood, sweat, and tears that went into it. I think there's a bloopers reel on it. So if you want to go and have a look at the bloopers, that's on our Instagram highlights. But like we spent hours doing that, and like we got
The
it.
first hour, the first like 40 minutes was like all laughs, like just couldn't control ourselves. That's why we were stuffing up, because we just kept laughing. But then like the second hour was like, oh shit, this is actually really hard. Like, like we're fully serious now because we want to get this over and done with, and we just couldn't get it done because it was just like so hard. So there's been a few of those.
I get like 50 seconds in and Archie would screw up and we just like scream at each other. There'd just be absolute silence of just pain. Like, oh,
like Miles will look at me with all this hope in his eyes, like I've just nailed this, and then I just give him. I don't even say anything. I'm just like looking at him like, and then he knows straight away, like, oh, you can't be serious.
No, that's awesome. And then ones that maybe like that you didn't think were that great, but have like maybe like so many people have got around as well. Is there certain ones as well for you guys?
Yeah, there definitely is.
I'd have to go back through the archives. And it's hard to remember what videos we've done. I think a lot of the cricket ones, I think a lot of cricket fans appreciated the little.
Yeah, that was interesting. Like the cheerleaders one, I think it was
Tony
Gregg back in the day, and like that wasn't like a big like up and about high energy sort of commentary piece. It was just a very subtle, and people like appreciated the subtle looks we were giving each other and the tone of Tony Gregg and sort of painting that picture a bit better. So
or even looking back at our first videos, like our first couple, where I was in that yellow shirt for like the first 4 videos doing the cricket ones. Like looking back, I'm like, oh, they're not even like that good compared to what we do now, but like they just blew up at the time. Like people were just loving it.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. I noticed having in some of the stuff like I've like little videos that I didn't think that I've done well in or spoken in certain ones. I felt like that people have got around that, like, oh, at least I'm getting a bit, I suppose, the message across a bit, but at the same time you think, oh shit, like I didn't think that really went well. But it's good that obviously people still can get lots out of it, and I suppose they can get some value out of it as well.
Yeah, and it can go the other way too. Like there'll be videos we make that we think is going to do like really, really well, and then it doesn't perform as well as the other one. So can definitely go both ways.
No, I totally agree there as well. So that's awesome. Obviously, I always normally ask a lot of people this question because obviously some different have different styles, and which I love, and obviously I learn off too as well, and people listening as well. But I suppose for you guys, how important do you think physical health and I suppose that mental health side of things is for you guys? And I'll talk about a little bit, obviously, what some of the suggestions you do. But yeah, how important is it for you guys as well?
So important. Yeah. Like it's in our daily, on the daily, we're thinking about how we can, be in the best physical and mental shape possible. Like I've seen a lot of people, a lot of mates go down like the wrong path, and a lot of the time it's correlated. Like your physical condition is really correlated with your mental condition as well. So I think the more on top of me physically, and it helps with footy, having a good routine with training. If I'm feeling fit, if I'm feeling healthy, if I'm feeling confident, if I look in the mirror and I'm, happy with the goals I'm setting physically, and that mental discipline as well, that I'm achieving the things, like that helps heaps. And then even just I think we're pretty aware in the normal day and age now. I think with social media as well, it's hard to. I think it does have a lot of effect on your mental health, like how much time you're consuming online. I've done a lot of, I've seen a lot of videos on like dopamine and your dopamine levels. And I think I've been through phases as well where I've overloaded too much on dopamine, and then you get off the phone and you just feel flat for some reason. And I'm like, why am I feeling flat? I shouldn't be feeling flat. I've got everything happening for me. And then you sort of have to reset yourself. And even just little things like picking up on things like a cold shower in the morning to make yourself feel refreshed, and you get that adrenaline going and you feel pumped for the day. Or even getting up early, getting some sunshine. Like these little things that I try and do. If the sun's out in the morning, I'll just take my laptop out and get some sun. And, I think all these little things help, and it's about building good habits. And I think I'm only going to get better with that, but I can't really see myself like going backwards on the mental or physical state. It's two very big, important things in my life, which helps with everything in my life, my family, my relationships, my, ambition, career, how I talk to people, my energy. It's all correlated.
Marcus, I share 99% of his DNA, and that's pretty much the exact same answer I'd give.
No, that's awesome. That's definitely some great points there. And I know everyone's obviously different in certain things they do, but yeah, same again. I can't stress enough on how important your physical health is with your mental health, and for people just to, as I said, look after themselves as much as you can. But I suppose with your mates and stuff, like if they are feeling down, I suppose, do you have like check-ins or things that you certainly do that maybe your mates off or your family members off kind of thing? Is there ways that you maybe check in on them or certain things as well?
I think we're probably more on top of that more now. I think like after school and stuff, I don't know, we had COVID and stuff, so we jump on calls with our mates and just, whether that's on, video games or just a group call, have dinner together. Like we did that through COVID. And then now we're doing that playing golf pretty much. So like our core group of friends from school, we've all got the same membership down at Rosebud Country Club. So they had a good student deal on there. So we are
on the budget.
So we're all playing golf there. So like even literally just on the weekend on that Sunday, like usually that's everyone's sleep-in day, but everyone got up and we teed off at 7:30 just because everyone's keen as to just catch up with everyone and get out in the sun. Like it's so good for our mental health as a friendship group. So we're going to try to do that weekly if we can, but that's massive for us.
No, that's awesome. That's really good. I think it's great to be able to do that with your mates. I know obviously me being away from mine a bit, but it's just, I think that's cool, or things that you can do with them. Obviously now it's a bit easy with our COVID kind of thing, so still around, but not like locked in kind of thing. So I think it's just great to be able to do those little things. And obviously, again, there's so much importance of it now. And I think for me, still understanding a lot of it to do with the mental health, it's huge. But that's unreal, guys. That you guys do that as well. I was going to ask, do boys like to get in the gym a bit, or is running a bit of your favorite as well?
Yeah, definitely in the off season. We do have a pretty strict regimen like all year round. Like if I'm not in the gym or if I'm not running, I'm not really feeling good. Like I always want to feel on top of my fitness. So in season, it's like with Casey VFL, it's pretty easy to keep on top of your fitness. You go and train on a Tuesday and then we hit the gym straight afterwards. Like, so you're getting your cardio, you're getting your strength in on a Tuesday. Same thing happens on a Thursday. And then you're running like 12, 13, 14 Ks on a weekend in a football game. So during the in-season, it's pretty easy to keep in good shape.
Yeah.
And then the off-season hits, which I'm actually really looking forward to having a break and, giving my body some rest.
Yeah.
And that's when you start to get into more of those longer runs, which I find harder than a footy game. Like longer running, even like I did one the other day because I missed a session, just a few Ks, just on the trot, like no stopping. And it's like a different sort of run. Like your heart rate's up constantly. Whereas footy's like down and up and you're getting little breaks and then you're going hard and then you're getting a break. It's more interval. Whereas sort of a longer run sort of fitness. So we'll get into that. And then I'll try and hit the gym and get a bit bigger, get some more strength going. So I'll try and get in there, 5-6 times a week in the off season, build a bit of muscle. And that's the plan probably for the next couple of months. Yeah,
no, that's awesome. That's great to hear. I'm not sure if you guys are big goal setters or anything, but do you have any goals maybe towards this end of the year and next year coming up?
I think for the end of year, I think we've got a lot happening just for the finishing footy up, and then I think we want to really tackle a different sort of content, like golf, cricket, and get the YouTube going as well. We've got some fun ideas for our YouTube channel and doing a bit of different content for everyone. And
the last couple of days, especially, we've been just really honing in on planning how we're going to tackle YouTube and stuff like that. So that's been really exciting. So this summer, like if we can, build like a good subscriber base or to start off with, like that's the short-term goal for sure. And then like just in terms of everything, like, I don't know, it's sort of been the story of this year of just like different things coming at us every single week. So it's kind of hard to sort of plan ahead. Like you're sort of just taking everything as it comes. So we'll probably just continue to do that, to be honest. And then, just see where the gut feelings take us on every decision. So,
we couldn't predict we'd be in this position, like, let alone 2 months ago, 3 months ago, 6 months ago. We wouldn't know. So we don't know where we're going to be in 6 months' time or in a year's time. You sort of just have to take it when it comes. And then when things get more consistent, then you can probably lay out some better, more well-planned goals.
Yeah. No, that's like, I think that's awesome to be able to, just take it one step at a time. And as you just spoke about then, who knows what's going to come in the next couple of days or around the corner. So, but it's a credit to you guys for what you've built, and it's great work what you guys are doing. But also, I was going to finish off with a couple of quick fire questions just to finish off for both you boys.
Yep, cool.
Favorite place to travel?
I think we haven't traveled heaps like overseas, but we've been to Bali a couple of times, and we do study the language, the Indonesian language. So
Bahasa.
And I just can't wait to get back over there and do like a surf trip or something. Just doesn't have to be in Bali, just anywhere along Indonesia is beautiful. Yeah. So definitely want to go there.
Few bintang singlets, boys.
That's right.
Yeah. A few bintangs in general.
Yeah.
Favorite commentary video that you've done?
Commentary video, my favorite's the Anzac Day one, where we did a split screen of 4 of us. It was the Triple M box. So I love that one. That was so good.
Probably Will Minton. I know it's not commentary, but it's just the same sort of style in the coach's box, and really put us to the test, that one. So
my favorite video would be the Jack Rewalt Mr. Brightside video, for sure. Like that was just like an absolute joy to make. Like with my hero. So that was like next level, just having a laugh with him, and just the editing process was fun as watching that come together as well.
No, it's cool. Go-to meal?
Just what we had before, I reckon, Arch. Nice bowl of nachos. Nice big plate of nachos with guacamole, salsa, and sour cream.
It's probably not the most nutritious meal, but gets the job done when you're hungry.
It's funny, like, in season, I seem to probably not eat as well as I should, like, because I'm just burning so many calories. And then you go from that transition to in season to off season, and I keep the same eating habits, and I turn into a big teddy bear for about a month, and then I have to hone it in.
That's awesome. So who do you support in the AFL?
We're both massive Tigers fans.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah,
that's good. And then who do you think will win the premiership? I hope you say Collingwood too.
Mate, I'm gonna say Collingwood.
That's good.
As much as it pains me to say it, given what happened in 2018 with the Tigers, but I think they're doing something special this year. If they can get past Sydney, because I was gonna say either them or Sydney, they've got something. Yeah. It's gonna be a big game this week.
I've got Geelong. I've got Geelong locked in. They're not losing it this year, I don't think. That's
awesome. No, that's good. First, I just want to say a big thank you to jumping on today's podcast. I really do appreciate it, boys. And I love the chat, and I know that I can't wait to share it with as well. Firstly, and as well, where can, I suppose, listeners find you guys as well?
You can find us on TikTok, on Instagram, and YouTube at Shepmates. So,
and Facebook and Twitter as well. Not as active, but you can tag us on Facebook and Twitter.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'll check in the show notes. Yeah, so that'll be good if you guys want to go check out their work. They're doing great stuff as well. But thanks again, boys. I really do appreciate it. Your time as well.
No, great. Awesome podcast. Thanks for that, Marcus.
Thanks, Marcus. Appreciate it, mate.
Thanks, boys.